Welcome to 5-Minute Insight. In this session, we give you a short presentation of the ERP-system Infor Cloudsuite. Infor is a rather young business, founded in 2002, but originates from various acquisitions of ERP vendors that have been on the market for many years. In 2011, Infor acquired the ERP vendor Lawson, which at that time was the owner of the former ERP system Movex, later named M3. Since 2002, Infor has acquired more than 40 different vendors and systems that have thus created a global organization which today approximately includes 19,000 employees and over 200 applications in its portfolio. The company has been listed on the stock exchange, but is today privately owned by a few large owners. There are about 400 employees on the Swedish market, and they mainly work with the applications related to M3 and the previous product Lawson. Infor has historically worked with both sales and implementation in-house and through its partner channel. And even today, a large part of sales and implementation takes place via the partner channel. Leading partners on the Swedish market are Columbus, Elvenite, DXC, Midport Scandinavia, and CGI. Regarding the application, Infor is undergoing a transformation and transition from individual applications such as M3, Lawson, and other standalone applications toward a cloud-based application suite gathered under the collective name Infor Cloudsuite. The ambition is to create a modern and cloud-based framework with access to smart services such as machine learning, big data, and RPA, to which it will be possible to link a library of tailor-made best practices. Even if the product is marketed under the Infor Cloudsuite brand, the customer encounters a system and functionality that largely originates from M3. The transition to a completely modern and packaged product, where the older functionality will be phased out, will continue for several more years. Historically, the product has been developed for local installation. However, the company's ambition is to only offer its product portfolio future-wise as a cloud service. The brand Infor Cloudsuite is rather new, and thus it's difficult to state how many customers actually use this new cloud-enabled package. But if we include the customer base that uses the former M3, the product is available in 40 countries, and the product is translated into 30 languages. As target group, Infor Cloudsuite targets a relatively broad target group. The vendor has the ambition to offer the system both to smaller and large organizations based on pre-packaged processes with a relatively short implementation. In practice, however, the system is aimed for large organizations with a focus primarily on manufacturing, trading, logistics, and distribution. In total, there are about 8,000 customers who are using different parts of the Infor Cloudsuite, and in Sweden there are about 400 customers, most of whom are users of the former M3. If we look at functionality, Infor Cloudsuite can offer support for most processes and for a variety of industries. If we look at the functionality in the part that was previously called M3, the functionality is both wide and deep with many top features. What has suffered over the years in comparison with other competitors is the interface and architecture that has not fully kept up with the development on the market. This is, however, something that Infor now is investing heavily in changing and improving with its large investments within the Cloudsuite concept. And Infor is currently showing that they really want to stay amongst the global leading ERP vendors. As market position, Infor Cloudsuite is amongst the top of the scale in our market analysis, which is primarily aimed at medium-sized and large organizations. In relation to functionality, Infor competes well against other global ERP systems, while it's clear that Infor has not yet fully combined its architecture into a homogeneous platform solution, even though they have come rather far in this transition. Common competitors in selection cases are primarily the global ERP systems Microsoft Dynamics 365, SAP, Oracle, and IFS. In the Swedish market, also Jeeves ERP can be considered as a competitor. And specifically in trading and logistics, the old ERP system Iptor can be considered as a competitor. A brief summary of Infor and the Infor Cloudsuite system. Infor is a vendor based and created on venture capital companies, and through acquisitions has grown into one of the world's largest and leading vendors of ERP systems. While several of the systems offered by Infor are functionally strong, several of the systems have lagged behind technically. Infor has chosen to launch a new and cloud-based product strategy where the aim is to create a common and modern technical framework, a cloud suite, in which it will be possible to offer a wide range of services that can be tailored to the individual customer. At the global level, Infor is one of the vendors that invest most in what is called emerging technologies, with a focus on, for example, machine learning, big data, predictive analysis, and RPA. The company and the product nowadays turn towards both smaller and large organizations, but it is primarily large organizations that choose the system when it comes to selection cases. A large part of the competence around the product is today found in the partner channel, and Infor is increasingly turning towards the partner channel as a concept. You've listened to a short presentation of the ERP system Infor Cloudsuite. More information about Infor Cloudsuite and other ERP systems can be found in our market analysis, ERP systems in Sweden. The analysis can be ordered and downloaded from our website. Thank you for listening.